Every 21 seconds, someone is diagnosed with diabetes, stated by the American Diabetes Association, referenced ada.org. Are we at risk? Would we be able to avoid or postpone diabetes? Or remain at a healthy weight, eat well, and be dynamic? With these means, you can remain more advantageous longer and lower your danger of diabetes. Diabetes is as invisible as it is deadly, impacting our families, our communities, and our communities. The mission of the American Diabetes Association is to prevent and cure diabetes and to improve the lives of all people affected by diabetes. I did some research for this speech on the internet to get a better understanding of the disease. But the main reason why I chose diabetes of the speech is that my dad had diabetes. And 2 years ago, he passed away, and some of the diabetes, it contributed to his death. Let's look at the different types of diabetes and the National Statistics Report it provided in the United States and the symptoms, effect, and diagnosis. The focus of this speech will be on type 1 and type 2 diabetes. What is type 1 diabetes? First off, the body does not produce enough insulin. The body breaks down the sugars and starches you eat into simple sugar called glucose, which it uses for energy. Simple sugar called glucose, which is used for energy. Insulin is a hormone that the body needs to get glucose from the bloodstream into the cells of the body. With the help of insulin therapy and other treatments, we can learn to manage this condition. Type 2 diabetes is a problem with your body that causes blood glucose sugar levels to rise higher than normal. This is also called hyperglycemia. Type 2 diabetes is the most common form of diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, your body does not use insulin properly. This is called insulin resistance. At first, your pancreas makes extra insulin to make up for it, but over time, it isn't able to keep up and produce enough insulin to keep your body glucose at normal levels. The common symptoms to watch out for diabetes is urinating often, feeling very thirsty, feeling very hungry, even enough when you're eating, even though you're eating. Extreme fatigue, blurry vision, cuts, bruises that are slow to heal, weight loss, even though you're eating more. That's more common with type 1, and tingling, pain, or numbness in the hands and feet, which is more common with type 2. Early detection and treatment of diabetes can decrease the risk of developing the complications of diabetes. The National Institute of Diabetes Statistics Report is a periodic publication in the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, that provides updated statistics about diabetes in the United States for a scientific audience. An estimated 30.3 million people of all ages, or 9.4% of the U.S. population, had diabetes in 2015. This total included 30.2 million adults aged 18 years or older, which is 12.2% of all U.S. adults, of which 7.2 million, which is 23.8%, were not aware or did not report having diabetes. The percentage of adults with the diabetes increased with age, reaching a high of 25.2% among those aged 65 years or older, compared to non-Hispanic whites, and the age-adjusted prevalence of diagnosed and undiagnosed diabetes was higher among Asians, non-Hispanic, Blacks, and Hispanics during 2011 to 2014. This was a report reported in 2017. You can reference this on diabetes.org or the CDC. Diabetes is a silent killer, and every individual needs to be aware of the symptoms. The abilities of individuals with diabetes and their families to learn however much as could be expected about the most recent restorative treatments and methodologies, and additionally, a sound way of life's decisions. Excellent correspondence with a group of specialists can enable you to feel in charge and react to evolving needs. God bless.